Hey, it's Necktie. Welcome to episode 38 of Road to 5 Million. And in this episode, we're headed to Dalhart, Texas. Let's get into it. Full disclosure, Dalhart was not my first choice. That is the run. Earlier today, I hopped in and I had a nice coil going to Longview. So I grabbed it, hooked to it, got ready to go, for recording later today. In between then and now, I had loaded up my main profile to try a script that Lone Star Sixer had put in the Discord to smooth the camera out. And I noticed up in the left-hand corner that it said my World of Trucks contract had been suspended. And I instantly freaked out. I'm like, crap, did I put that on my main profile instead of the other one? So I clicked on it and it said I could either resume it or abandon. I clicked abandon. So then when I came into this profile, guess whose truck was sitting where he was already hooked to that trailer with no trailer? That'd be this guy. So just FYI, I guess it makes complete sense. If you were logged into World of Trucks on two profiles, that contract will show up on both of them. Just letting you know. I guess what I should have done was realize that, hey, dumbass, the truck on your current profile that you're on, messing around with a mod, isn't even hooked to a trailer, so why would you think? Anyway, so we are now taking a load of lumber to Dalhart, which I am already hooked to, and I've already gone to the truck stop, fueled, slept. We're ready to roll. Looky there. There's the load info, 31,000 pounds. That's a light load of lumber. It's kind of loaded wrong too. Actually, it's not loaded wrong. But if I was picking this up in real life, it would be further back. Basically, that center stack would be, let me see if I can turn on the flashers. Okay, actually that's not. See where that decal is on the trailer? Oh, which it actually says, place single coil here. A lot of actual that sticker's no joke. A lot of flatbed trailers will have that. Typically, you can use the blinker as a center point, but it's actually ahead of that, where that sticker is. So now that I'm looking at that, is that actually that center stack is centered there? Okay. I'll live with it. I would have still put it a little further back since it's not a single coil. Because, as I said before, on spread axles, you can carry 40,000 pounds in the ass end of that trailer versus 34 up here. So it would have just spread out the weight more. Right now, we're a little heavy on the ass end of the truck, technically. All right. I know somebody said it, so I'll shut the hell up and let's go. Got it. And if you watched episode 37, first of all, if you haven't watched 37, you should go back and watch it. Actually, if you're just now finding this, you should probably go all the way back to 1. Anyway, you don't have to. Glad to have you here. Yeah, so in 37, I'm pretty sure I'm going out the wrong way, because this would be the inbound for the scale. It's all right. Focus, Ty. Episode 37. Yeah, episode 37. I told you the fiasco I had with my wheel. Good news is you just heard that click of me turning on my blinker. I remembered to open the software prior to opening the game. Second part of that is I spent about 2 hours again today trying to get it back to where it was supposed to be, and not happening. So, which is okay. As I said
turn left
in yesterday's episode,
Keep after 50 yards.
It's really not unlike
turn left.
how the Logitech wheel was, because I would typically have to open up the Logitech software more often than not. What is this having me do?
After 100 yards, turn left.
What is this doing? Okay, how about
Turn
we
left.
stop before the track just in case a train comes? What the hell is this doing? I was already there. Anyway, okay, that's fine. We got it. Yeah, so it's not unlike
Turn right.
the Logitech wheel, honestly, now. Again, it's just one of those things that's kind of frustrating. And honestly, if I'm... Here's the other thing I was thinking about. If I'm going to start doing farm sim again, and for those of you that are possibly excited, don't get too excited. I'm not talking about recording just yet. But refamiliarizing myself with the game. I'm gonna have to open up the software anyway and switch profiles. So I'm gonna have to open up the software regardless. Whether it's to make sure that my paddles are actually working,
yards,
or
right.
it's to switch up profile, right? Now there is one thing I didn't try yet,
Turn right.
because I didn't want to get too crazy. I'm going. But the Moza also has a app, which I have on my phone, because the wheel's Bluetooth to the base. So you can connect it to your phone and you can change profiles and parameters and all that crap. I don't know if that will do anything with the paddles or not, so I'm probably just going to open the app on my computer, because I have everything set up the way I need it, so I don't necessarily need the app to do it in-game.
Go straight.
Well, that was a short light. What the hell? And as I'm watching those cars go by, I believe I have as much of the micro stuttering gone as possible. Some of you may not even notice that, but I do. Just like those signs up there flickering. I don't like that either, but I've got about as much of that out as I can as well. And some of you are going to want to know how I did that. And again, I could...
Keep left. After 50 yards, turn left.
I could make a video on it. I could also just
Turn
take
left.
screenshots of my settings and put in the Discord, but two things. Number one, depending on your hardware, you wouldn't even be able to run the game, probably. Or you would have to do different settings. So it's a lot of trial and error. Because, let's see, how old is my computer? 3 years old? Or did I get it 2 years ago? Either way, I don't know. My processor's an Intel i9-10900K. I've got 32 gigs of RAM. DDR4 3200 megahertz with the XMP profile activated, so I'm running at the full 3200 megahertz. And when I bought the computer, it came with a 2080 Super, which playing at 1440p, I mean, it could do it, but it wasn't great. I now have a 3080 12 gig
Straight.
which is obviously way more than I need for 1440p. And it runs right now, the way I have everything set up with this John Ruda truck,
straight.
which is a high poly count. I mean, it does a beating to frames. But with the settings I currently have, I can still get 130 to 150 FPS outside of the truck, and when I'm in the truck like this, it's anywhere from like 80 to 90. And I'm running at 400% scaling, which I think I've said before, but that basically means that my video card is rendering everything 4 separate times. So all of this traffic, it's doing everything 4 times. But for in-game settings, I have most of like the anti-aliasing, the SSAO, depth of field, and the anisotropic whatever.
Keep right. After 50 yards,
I
exit
have
right ahead.
I have all of that off
Exit right
in
ahead.
game because I have that set in the program settings of my NVIDIA control panel. And basically what that does is that overrides the game settings. Some of you, again, may have followed that. Some may be beating their head against a wall right now. Bottom line is, if you're playing this game and you're pulling your hair out because it doesn't look as good as mine does, or whatever your issue is, it just comes down to a lot of trial and error. And keep that in mind too when you're watching somebody's YouTube video on graphic settings or something like that. Try and find out what graphics card they are running or what hardware they have. Because just because it may work for them and it's all, you know, great, if you're running like an i5 or an i3 or something like that with a 10 series graphics card, you're not going to get what they're getting, if that makes sense. And I'm throwing that out there because I've had that issue, especially when I had my 2080 Super. Yes, but if anyone wants me to take screenshots of my settings and put them in the Discord, I can do that. The other thing, if you're having, one thing that you could do too, which I thought about doing, because I mean, I do have a 240 hertz monitor, but this game obviously doesn't get 240, right? Which really doesn't matter because I have the G-Sync turned on, so it adapts to whatever the game puts out. Put out. But another thing you could do, which I did in, was it FS19 or was it when FS22 came out? I went in the NVIDIA control panel and hard locked the frames to 60, which fixed a lot of shit. But you could do that in this game too. I mean, realistically, you don't need any more than 60 frames per second driving around. Which I've actually thought about. I may try that out one of these days. But that will also help your video card as well, because obviously it's not rendering as many frames. The other thing is, if you're having issues, is the AI traffic mods and all that stuff. Anytime you're adding more stuff in, it's obviously putting a bigger load on your graphics card. And yes, I purposely did that so I could get load in a sentence.
Go straight.
Okay, RPMs. The other thing is that some may find, thank you, find interesting is, so I basically have this game maxed out everything, right?
Turn left.
Oh, that's another thing. Mirror draw distance and resolution. Put it on medium if you're having issues with frames. Mine's on ultra and high. But I could even get better frames if I put those down. But again, I'm not so concerned about frames. As long as I'm getting over 60, I'm fine. Anyway, what I was going with that is, for like when Modern Warfare 2 came out, I played the game, or played the campaign on, I think it was ultra settings or high settings. Maybe it was ultra. Because I want the best, you know, graphics, right? Want it to look good because it's a campaign. Fast forward to multi. Okay, obviously Ty was not paying attention. Why is... Huh. Yeah, Ty wasn't paying attention. I was supposed to turn left. See what happens when I'm talking? But as I was looking at my GPS up there, it looked like I could go right. Oh, this is going to be fun because there's a car back there. All right, well, hey, you know, welcome to Shit Show Logistics, folks. Just doing what we do best. I'm gonna have to back up again. All right. Yeah. Sorry, folks, nothing to see here. Just, you know, trying to pull my head out of my ass. All right, see, look at that. We're good. No harm, no foul. Anyway, multiplayer. I run all of that on normal or low. Because for that, I want the frames.
Keep right.
So for that, playing at 2560 by 1440, I will push, depending where I'm at or what the map is, I will get close to 240 in a match. So yeah, it's one of those things.
Go straight.
And I'm still kind of learning a lot of this. Because, as I said earlier, I've only had this computer for about 2 years. Before that, I was strictly console. And now I'm basically strictly PC. I was kind of both, but man, that gets expensive when you're when you buy a game on PC and you have to buy it for a console too. So yeah, I just try and stick to PC now. But if I do want to play Warzone or something like that that's free, I can fire up the Xbox Series X on the old 65-inch behind me and play it that way. So that I'm not sitting in this racing seat. I know, first world problems. But yeah, there's something to be said for console. And I know there's a shit ton of people that play console.
Go straight.
In other news, I had my eye test this afternoon. Oh, San Angelo. 18 of 29 cities discovered. Actually, Sugar Mama and I both had our eye tests today, and we're both good to go. Although she's all happy because, wow, she's all happy because she read all 5 letters in the 2015, which for those don't know is better than 2020. I only got 3. In my defense, though, she's had 2 freaking eye surgeries, so she should be able to see that shit, you know what I mean? Yep, so good for another year. I will say it's been fun, and I actually may do it tonight too after, because I'm kind of back on track. It's 4:45 now as I'm recording this, so I'm kind of back on schedule after yesterday's fiasco. I may play a little more Farm Sim tonight. I'm playing on, it's a DJ modding map for those of you that play on PC. And it's a four times map, 4X. And I believe it's called Green Valley, Nebraska. Yeah, Green Valley, Nebraska. Pretty sure that's what it is. But yeah, there's just something about... And so I did farm manager mode. For those that don't play the game, that basically means I start with 1.5 million, but I don't own a damn thing. I don't own land, I don't own anything. But I have money. So I bought a farm, and then I basically, and I think the farm cost me $240,000 something. And then I bought a John Deere 4940 with the box attachment for lime or fertilizer. And then I've just been doing every fertilizing contract that comes up to build up my money. And then there's a couple plowing contracts that I also accepted because I'm running the mod where you can take more than 2 contracts at a time, so
Go straight.
I think my mod folder for Farm Sim is about 3 times the size of what it is for this game. So then probably what I'll do is I'll buy a John Deere 8R and a plow. Can't remember what the plow is. I don't know if the 5-section John Deere plow has come out yet. I know it was out for FS19, but I do know for sure I have a 3-section. So I'll probably do that. And that's just how I'll build up. I'll just be a contract farmer until I get enough built up to where I can... I mean, I will buy my own equipment, right? But as many of you know, it's freaking expensive to buy a damn combine and header and grain cart. So, could I take out a loan? Sure. But I kind of like doing the contract work for now. Yeah, my how times have changed. Like, I would have been itching to get on Call of Duty, and now I just really don't give a shit at all. I don't know, it would probably be different if I had somebody to play with, like if I had a good crew to play with. Even if I was the, 4th wheel in the squad. It'd probably be better, but it just... playing by yourself just sucks. And of course, I have a hard time adapting to this new, slower, campy playstyle, right? I'm one of those who just runs around like a jackass and shoots anything he sees. So... and I typically only play domination. Because I, enjoy capturing the flag and playing the objective as much as I can. Which is also frustrating because people come in there just to farm kills and don't play the objective, and then, yeah, so it's... Anyway. Farm Sim is just so much more relaxing. as is this. But I gotta be honest, after I'm done recording a video and then editing, I just don't want to see ATS anymore, right? What I really need to do, as a matter of fact, I already know, so be prepared, folks.
Go straight.
Because I have, when I bought this game, I also bought ETS, and I bought them with every DLC that they had at the time.
Keep right.
So I'm caught up
50 yards. Exit
because they had a major sale. So I'm caught up
right ahead.
on everything that's out for ETS 2 as well. So as soon as I get 5 million in the bank here with no loans, or if you know what I mean, I need 5 million in the bank with no debt, basically. I think I'm gonna hop over to ETS 2 because I'm a level 5, if that. I think I've maybe ran 3 loads in that game. So yeah. And the title for that I would love for it to be like American Jackass Truck Driver Tries, you know what I mean? I don't know.
Go straight.
That's too long of a title. I don't know. I mean, maybe I could do a road to 5 million in that too. I don't know. More I think about it, though, I should have maybe done like a road to 1 million for this series, but anyway. People are enjoying it, and I'm enjoying making it. At least I think they're enjoying it. I mean, shit. I woke up to like 4 more emails, and it's weird. I don't know why I don't get emails every time somebody subscribes. I only get them when I don't know. That must be a setting that you have to turn on or turn off in YouTube or something. I don't know. Anyway, what the hell number was it? Now I gotta look. Yes, I'm looking at my phone as I'm driving. I know. I shouldn't be doing that. Oh, it just went up. I just refreshed it, and I got another 2. So now we're up to 185. And it seems like 2 days ago I was at 150. So, again, if you are all a part of that, thank you. And if you're watching this and you're not a part of that, then what the hell are you waiting for? I mean, it's right there. Just click it, right? Or not, that's fine. If you don't want to subscribe, do me a favor and at least hit the like button. That helps as well. Free ways to help support my dumbass.
Go straight.
Everybody ready for Thanksgiving? If you're watching from a part of the world that celebrates Thanksgiving.
Go straight.
Lubbock. 19 of 29 cities. Yeah, if memory serves me correctly, this video should come out Wednesday. Yes. I think we're ready. As I record this on Monday afternoon. I mean, we have the turkey and, you know, we have the main shit, so I'm pretty sure there's something we forgot, but... Kids fly in tomorrow night, so that'll be cool. Is that a casino over there? I don't know. Oh, I guess stay in your lane, Ty. I don't see how people drive in this view so easily. I have a hell of a time. Alright, I got... Okay, it's a fair argument I have a hell of a time in any view. Got it. I know somebody said it. Fair. So let me change my statement. That view is harder than the others. I may need to think about remapping those buttons if I keep hitting the wrong one. what made the part of this map super stuttery like that. Wonder if it was that train loading in back there. It very well could have been. Maybe it's just that camera view. Amarillo.
Keep left.
Okay. I will do that. Why are we freaking slowing down? Is it just me, or does anybody else want to throat punch the AI traffic? Center City. Isn't it City Center? Or is it actually called Center City in Emily? I don't know. I mean Amarillo. I've never been downtown Amarillo. Stoplight, hell, yay. I'm surprised that did that. I was like, why is that taking off so slow? And I look up, I'm in 5 low. Wee.
Go straight.
Oh, of course you want to turn there. Just as I suspected. It's a good thing I popped in there.
Go straight. Keep right.
It's a good thing you told me at the last damn second. I don't know why I just thought of this, but also in the last episode, that guitar riff, or whatever you want to call it, sound that happened 3 times as I was tired, I'm still baffled. Because when I was on my main profile today screwing around, I had like 2 hours, hour and a half left before I had to rest, right? And my guy was yawning. And I'm fairly certain I have the same exact mods on both profiles. So I'm confused. Now, okay, that's really cool on how the reflection on that tanker, even though it has the BP painting. Okay, good. The light turned red. The one time I'm glad it turned red.
Keep left.
Now let's see how good this is.
Yards, turn left.
Will it pick up the front of my truck?
Turn left.
Oh. Shit. I need to be over in the other lane. Okay. Well, it's picking up those other cars, but it's not picking up my truck. Either way, it's kind of cool. All right, so now I have cars. All right, so we're gonna have to do one of these numbers, not reverse. Thanks. I knew you'd see it my way sooner or later. And now you're probably going to sit there and honk your horn because I have a red light. Oh, now it's green. Look at me go. See? No harm, no foul. You only had to wait a couple extra seconds. Even though your light's red now. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm gonna have to look at that because, like I said, I'm pretty sure I'm running these same exact mods. Okay. And the only thing I can think of is that the load order has to be different, which I thought those were the exact same as well. Okay, now this is a first. I have never seen a tractor on the road in this game. That is cool. Although, how fast is he going? That's a nice touch. I wonder if that's a Texas thing, or if that's part of one of the packs I'm running. I'm thinking Texas, because I've never seen that before. Okay. I know, I get sidetracked by the dumbest shit. It's a freaking tractor. Who hasn't seen a tractor, right? Okay, well, there we have it, folks. My guy just yawned, and I did nothing different. So now I'm really puzzled as what the hell that music sound was yesterday. I'm also trying to figure out how the hell we had a fresh clock and it was a 9-hour run. I mean, granted, we've only got 30 minutes now to get there. And we have an hour 50 before we have to sleep, so we have, you know, hour buffer. 20 of 29 discovered. We're gonna get all these yet, folks.
Keep left. After 50 yards, turn left.
I'm paying attention. I'll actually be in the right lane this time.
Turn left.
Yeah, so now I'm really bamboozled on what the hell that music sound was. Unless it was a glitch. And if it was a glitch, I want that glitch back. Because that was much better than this yawning bullshit. And here's where I regret putting in the random extra long half-mile trains. Is it half-mile or mile? I think it's half-mile. Either way. Oh, got lucky. Shut up. Okay, I'm pretty sure that little scooter or whatever that guy was running, that motor would not sound like that. As much as I like having additional motorcycles on the map, I am pulling that out.
Go straight.
I already pulled the sound out, but I'm pulling that out again for good.
Keep right. After 50 yards,
Tukum
turn
carry.
right. Turn right.
Okay, I will. And I'll turn right on red because I can without getting fined.
Go straight.
Let me guess, this lane ends. I thought that car was gonna freaking hit me. If you could vote for one thing to be removed from American Truck Simulator, what would it be? I'll take that annoying yawn for 500,
Go
Alex.
straight.
It's gonna want me to turn right here.
Keep left. After 50 yards, turn left.
Because we're delivering to Bear.
Turn left.
Oh wow, this is a...
After 100 yards, turn left.
Okay.
Turn left.
We're in Texas, folks. This is what I'm talking about. Big ass stockyard. Looks like there's loads out of here. Okay, so where do you want
reached
me?
your destination.
Yep, I sure have. And where do you want this? So you know what we do, folks. Okay, well, for starters, we don't leave it in gear. There we go. I'm assuming over here somewhere, and yes, I know that... Oh, yeah, okay. So I'm gonna have to come down here and bend it around. Hey, Moo-Moose. And, yeah. Or I could go left here and then just back up the whole way. We'll do this. Actually, I don't know if I'm going to be able to turn this around over there. Actually, I'm not even going to try that. I know I've got space here to do it. You know, I hope if we have to deliver cattle to this place, if they actually unload right there, because obviously that's where you would unload the cattle at. Write that down, folks. I actually did a back without turning it into a complete fluster cluck. Damn, not even enough to get to 19. Quick check of the drivers. He's got 24 hours left on that. He's almost maxed out on that. And she actually gained a spot. Good. How's she doing now, finally? Had come back empty twice. Okay, that's not that bad. I don't like it, but I can... At least it's not like a $3,000 bill. Alrighty, so with that, I need to sleep. And then we will look at where we're going for Thanksgiving. It'll be a Thanksgiving run when that episode comes out. And we have 4 more cities to do for the Cruise in Texas event. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, episode 38 comes to an end. If you made it this far, I appreciate you. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And don't forget to drop a like on your way out. And as always, y'all take care now.